Hola, hola. Hola, 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 hola. Hola, hola, hola. Hola, hola, hola. Uy. Hola, 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 hola. Ya. Así. Así. Así, así, así. Mira, es lo que vamos a hacer. Vamos a hacer una cosa. ¿Qué es esta cosa? ¿Qué cosita vamos a hacer? Te preguntarás. Y yo te responderé. ¿Qué dice? I'm going to tell you. Vamos a aprender a usar esto. ¿Qué es esto? Es esto de acá. ¿Cierto? Y esto de aquí es una manera de hacer clics sobre páginas de manera automática. ¿Y cómo haces eso? Esa es la pregunta. Oh, esto es tan delicioso. ¿Qué hacemos? Estoy tratando de entender esto, me dice. Si corremos esto, ¿qué es lo que haces? Rum.
Ya te llegó. Ya llegó.
Listo, mire cómo vamos a hacer esto. Vamos a entrar aquí. Deme acá. Si yo le doy a usted aquí. ¿En dónde? Si yo le doy aquí. Sí, mire. Tucu, mientras que coloco aquí esto y aquí esto, ¿cierto? Listo. ¿Qué más? Sisa. Listo. Aquí se supone que esto, ¿cierto? Sí. No. Sí. Dice así. Diría aquí qué vas a hacer. Y luego qué vas a hacer. Vas a hacer. Ya, bien. Listo, ¿y qué hago entonces? Listo, ahora tengo esto. Y si yo le doy acá, correr, ¿qué haces? Submission to... A ver. Esto es línea ¿qué? Se supone que esto lo corre. Y se supone que esta lo... ¿Dónde estás escogiendo las cosas? ¿Qué estás haciendo aquí? Línea 146. Build table for a folder file to turn in. Okay, system. Where is this? What we're going to do is we're going to develop the kind of knowledge needed to use this tool into the deployment of more interactions. And how can we do that? We can do that if we focus our knowledge into the complete definition of a bird composition of metals. Comprendiendo. Listo, mire si que vamos a hacer esto. Se supone que, a ver, tenemos esto de acá, ¿cierto? ¿Tú qué haces? At the end of the day, what we're trying to do is we're trying to focus the deployment of knowledge around the idea of text. That's right, text is the main idea of this subject. And what is the meaning of text? Text is a composition of characters which each character is specifically defined, is specifically, I can say that, I can say specifically, I can say specifically, yes, I can say that, that's amazing. Specifically, I'm trying to use characters in their way, in the particular way that they have been defined. If I know that a character got a meaning in a sentence or a word, I know that I can employ this into web or programming or artificial intelligence or whatever you want. Because if you got the ability to translate those ideas into a better composition of qualities, you're going to be a structure in the specific way that the world needs you to be. So how let me tell you how we're going to do that. What we're going to do, we're going to make that happen if we enable the capability to visualize code and another kind of knowledge into the continual use of these subjects. So what are we going to do is hear it from this, okay, hear it data from this, then use this to open that, then he submitted that, and then what he is going to do is to what I got this, I got that, I get that, I get that, I get that, I got everything. Basically, I can be able to realize and submit and comment this, but I'm trying to search for how for the proper way to approach the solution, because the solution is very specific, and I need to find a specificity of this idea. Okay, he used this function. This function is where everything starts, but the code is there right here in line 146, right? The line tell us, Ron, this is not where you get the data, so you need to be able to download, to acquire, to pull that data and use that data into the behavior, into the kind of behavior you want to employ that data. Yeah, of course, that's right. So how are you gonna do that? It's pretty easy. That's something that you need to be able already to do, but how can we do that? How can can we do that? We can do that if we focus our understanding into the complete evolution of the subject. Entras aquí, you enter in mind, the input. You use this. What's this? This return or what? What do you return? You return a list. You return a list. You string. Your string. You turn a string into a list, then you sort into that variable, and then what? Then you use pre-join to what? This directory, this sentence, which in computers, specifically in data management, this is called directory folder path or folder. No, but it got another name. I want that name that already been switched for, but this is used guy. The guy is where each single person is located. That's what I like to see that, because I can manage like the papers where the white papers, where you search for the name of the phone, the name of the person, and the phone number. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to locate each person. We're just trying to locate how everyone is. Psychology, how we can establish a better definition of the ideas we want to make true. So we're going to do this. To join list, you're going to make this another list directory. You're going to use that as what? File tuple. What is file tuple? Another variable directory. This is two variables. A tuple. Then what would you going to do with this tuple? With this tuple, you're going to that's the matter I'm trying to explain right now, but I'm focusing in the line by line translation of this code, because if I can be able to translate this in the way that I want to translate, I'll be able to become a lot of things, because this is pretty useful into the day-to-day behavior of a man, of a person, of an entity who wants to be something, a human being, a gender, a psyche, an object, an element, a conjunction of atoms, what I could be. I don't know, I could be whatever I want, basically. I'm trying to search into the deployment of languages, because that's where I can feel the explosion of my heart body. Because imagine if you can type 1,000 characters per minute. Oh my god, it would be really awesome. You can imagine where you can type at the speed. That speed is really insane. The speeds are not from this world. The speed so high. The speed that could be. You can't imagine what people could do if they can speed at that speed, that high velocity typing, man. That's another subject, man. I'm trying to explain that. But right now, I'm searching into the world, and what I can see is that I need to understand this. Okay, what we're gonna do right now? I'm taking ideas from another person, to name it. I need to translate those ideas into my composition, into my wholeness, my conjunction of ideas. You got it? You got the feeling? You got the feeling. So I get this tuple. Okay, this simplified tuple. We're gonna do with this file tuple. We're going to know their lane, his lane, it's a tuple. Just two, a tuple. What you gonna do with this tuple? You're going to know the lane and what? Then you're going to, if for directory files, you're going to do what? File tuple. What is file tuple? What is that variable? I can find use for this variable. Why someone would do that? That's pretty weird. Yeah, you just tuple and then what? Okay, you use that here. You use that here. If the length is equal to 0, no files to submit. No activar. There's no file in the directory, in the guide to send to the place where the guy who wrote this code wants to send that piece of file, which is loaded with things and something else. So what? We got the tuple, and then we are seeing for what? Phone file tab to what? Format. You're going to format what? The first and the second. If there is a file in a folder, what you going to do? You're going to what? To format what? You're going to format what? You're going to format the first and the second with the second. The second is what? Format. What is that function? What that function do? The format function. What do you do? It could tell me. It gives me a string. Of course, it gives me a string. But what kind of string? Tell me what kind of string. What kind of strings you got? Tell me you get the format. You're going to place that. Okay. You're going to place the first input of this function, which is named as file tab. Okay. You got the name of that file, of that directory. Okay, and then file list. What is file list? File list is another variable, which is a string which contains what? Pet string is a pet. File list is what? File list is what? File list is the list of directories where he wants to download the files, where he wants to find the files out, where he wants to manage the file, where he wants to manage the file in the proper way. That's the key, the proper way. What's the proper way? It's pretty simple. It's just a method. We're going to search that method. We're going to learn about that method because we are ready to use it. Something around the idea of folders related of the things that we already download, like what things I'm going to tell you, things like what, cause right now I'm trying to focus the thing with that thing so I can be focused with this thing on that other thing. So okay, we got this file. We got this file. I've already done. We already done. We haven't done something with what? We haven't done something with the input we just made. What input? Selenium input. That's right. We got that piece of code of someone who created and who think about useful things you could do if you got that amazing piece of code, piece of software. So when you know that you got those ideas and you can model the present time in the kind of way that you want to employ the present time, that's when you know that you can use the folder. In what folder you got this function which at the beginning of the function, the main, that's an argument from if you get the idea, you get the point. The main who write the code we're trying to understand right now is different from the main who write that kind of the code of here. This is like you got it's like this, man. Look at this. Someone bring scissors. Oh shit, me. Sorry. I hurt myself. I hurt myself. Sorry. Okay. Imagine if someone bring scissors. Okay. if I've been talking. Oh man, I'm talking a little. Okay, but it's simple. I'm trying to explain this idea because this idea is pretty amazing. I'm trying to explain how this code is implemented with the idea of humankind trying to deploy more interactions about those ideas are loaded about how we can work in a virtual space called Chrome that enable us with the capability to manipulate and approach and abort this detail, this specifically defined detail named as automation of human capabilities of main connection, which is the clicker. And I'll be talking about the microphone, okay? About what are we talking about? How to manipulate, to affect the kind of a space that we're trying to change, and how we do that. I'm trying to do that with code, and I've been explaining this for a lot. Oh man. Okay, I've been trying to explain this, but it's pretty amazing how we can do that. It's pretty amazing how we can translate those ideas into code. Because I've been talking about this and how we can use this into the generation of more code, and then that I've been talking, but the screen wasn't properly defined in the so I've been working. What we're gonna do? I want to explain this, and if the idea does the idea get it? But I've been talking and no one listens. I've been talking. The microphone goes. What am I gonna do right now? I'm going to do this. I'm going to understand this. And then use the driver in order to. I'm going to understand this because this is pretty useful. The man used the driver to enter to this page, and then he used this folder, this bad directory, this guy where he wants to open folders and then read those folders and then manage those folders into something. What is that something? Okay, ITP password, you're going to find the element and you're going to use this is the element this is the element in the driver, and then you're going to do what? Then you're going to send login information into where? You're sending to the place where they tell you, and then what? Then you're going to use sync keys. Okay, submit variable find element by name submit, and then click. That's why I've been talking. I want to talk about that. Web is developed in a way where you can use it in an automative approach. Because if people, let me tell you, because I want to explain myself. I want to be explicit in the things that got in my heart. So what you gonna do? What I'm trying to tell you right now is that if you're able to sense how to manipulate the web, cause is in is in his basics, just and it's TTP, which in other kind of which in other terms, oh that's right, that's a term, which in other terms is text. That's it, it's just text. Do you know how to manage text? Manage text, baby. I'm creating text because I want to manage text, baby. I want to manage text. Cause guys, I want. Oh, that symbol is pretty neat, don't you think? That symbol is pretty awesome, dude. That symbol can mean something in a language, man. That symbol can mean something in a language that you already don't know. But and you know what it could mean? You know what it could mean? It could mean the meaning. That's right. The word that I don't know the meaning, but looks like it got a meaning in a language that I don't know already exists, means meaning. Oh, that's pretty amazing. There is a game of words, man. A game of what? Let me tell you. A game of what, baby? I'm going to tell it. A game of words. That's right, you hear me well? A game of words. And where is that? What is that? That is evolution, baby. That is evolution. Evolution. You hear me well? I'm talking about man. I'm talking about the business inside the business. You know, when you got the business, you know that you can employ the business into the definition of the business. Cause when the business has been taken and explained, the business can be defined. And when the business is defined, I'm into the time, baby. And when I'm timing, baby, I'm over this war. When I'm feeling emotions that grow in complexity, definition, the bell definition, eyes that see each other, ears that want to hear things, values that you want to sense, your mentality, my mentality. What are you doing, babe? What's wrong with you, babe? I like to be with you, babe. And what you gonna do, babe? Cause you look so amazing in that dress. You look so good in the shoes. You look so good in that body, you know? Would you like to share it to me, babe? Would you like to share it to me? Cause I can be really soft. I want to be with you, my darling. I want to be by your side. I want to be in your mind. I want to be each moment searching for your qualities, for your composition of deals, for your composition of qualities that make you feel like you can be best. Are you being? Really? Are you being this? Of course I'm being. What is that? trying to say, babe. I don't know what you're trying to say, but it feels so good when you're trying to be with me. Cause it feels awesome. It feels neat. It feels amazing, babe. And you want to know about that, and you know what? It feels good, babe. It feels like, it feels like you and I could be in touch, you know? It feels like the sunshine can sound and light in each other's eyes. It looks like we can find meaning in words, meaning in actions, meaning in qualities, meaning in you, meaning in me, meaning in everything. Cause it feels so fun, it feels so bad. It feels like a song, baby. It feels like the song. Give me some touch, give me some love, and be alright, give me some more. Tell me what you want. Hey baby, what you doing? What's wrong with you, darling? What's wrong? You look so sad to be alone, babe. You look so sad. But I'm sure you could be less alone. Do you think that we could make a really nice couple? Do you think that you could be with me today and tomorrow? You could be in my heart, in my veins. You could be in my ears. You could be in the sun, you could be in the water that I drink, babe. Give me everything. You look so good, babe. You look so amazing. You look so nice that I just think about you every time I wake up. That's well. You look nice when you're awake. Looking at me with those eyes, don't you think that? Don't you think that we look good, babe? Cause look, I want to touch you. I want to make you feel like you could be whatever you want, baby. That's right, babe. That's right. The emotion is growing in you. The emotion is growing in me. The emotion want to grow, the emotion want to explode, the emotion want to feel the same as I do every time I look into you, babe. It's me, babe. It's me trying to be at your side, babe. Cause the way you look, the way you smile, the way you want to be by my side makes me go nuts, babe. Makes me go full in touch. So what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying, babe? Tell me, what are you saying? Are you saying that you want this? That you want that? That you want those elements? Do you really want those things? Or do you want this? Or do you want that? Or this, or that, or there, or them, or those? I want everything. Why I want that? What? Why I want that? Where I want that? Where I want things in my life. What I want. I really want something? Do I really want to be in a place? Do I really want to be in a heart? Do you really are here? Do you really are here, babe? Cause you look here, but I'm trying to know if you're here. Are you here, babe? Are you here? Are you listening to the same tones that I'm listening, babe? Cause it feels so good, babe. It feels like it could be. Whatever you want, babe. Whatever you want, babe. Listen the same tone. Darling, Sonny. Oh my God, Sonny. Oh, Sonny, what are you looking so good today? Sonny, I feel like you want to be away from me, Sonny. Sonny, why are you so afraid to be alone, Sonny? You want to be afraid, Sonny? Do you want to feel afraid, Sonny? You could be less afraid if you're by my side, Sonny. You could be afraid of cold. Look at that, Sonny. We got something. We got cold, baby. We got cold. And what we got? We got something to do right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus code into the development of the kind of pair that I want to achieve, because it got a lot of something to do. About what? About you got a lot of you got a meaning around the idea of what? Of code, of programs. It runs around the idea of tags, of games, of what? Of everything, of whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, I want to listen to that, because if I get the opportunity to listen to our projection of quantities, I'll be glad to be by your side, because it looks so amazing, my darling. And what are you saying? I want to feel like I'm from darling. Like I'm from. But what are you saying? What are you saying? You're going to like the town. What are you saying, my precious? What are you saying? Do you want to tatto parkeleo? Tu pleni l'attenzione tattili, godotili. Non me la sala ne chiodo, non se ne le nere. Super attini notari, urson tecchiriot. Certo che quello che raccontando una sciacqua. Però una sciacqua daísima, guascia. En un momento la estás mirando y en otro momento te está mirando. Tenés que estarla viendo. Porque cuando vos la estás mirando, y que la estás viendo desde una perspectiva, déjame decírtelo, desde una perspectiva sagaz y eficiente. That moment is when you realize that you could be whatever you want to call it. You want to hear the English Argentina, and I want to speak you English Argentina. There's no problem to do that, because my English is very smooth, very helpful when you're trying to be someone from Argentina, like I'm trying to feel right now. I want to feel like I travel and live in Argentina 1800 years ago in a short farm, and then I didn't die, but I get older and older in knowledge and understanding, because my mentality translates the time into concepts I can't even describe right now, but just concepts make us acquire meaning. Just concepts make us acquire understanding and get pure vision. That's right, recording. I don't want to be outside the idea of deploy code, because that is really cool. I want to do everything, babe. I want to be at your side every time. A ver, ¿qué va a hacer aquí? A ver, segment. va a encontrar este, le va... Oh, este botón está muy fuerte. Es que este botón está durísimo, ¿cierto que sí? Está durísimo. ¿Está cuán duro? Demasiado duro. ¿Cuán duro? Demasiado duro. ¿Y cuánto es eso? Es un mucho y un montón. Sí, mucho y un montón. Sí, mucho y un montón. Sí, mucho y un montón. A ver, ¿qué me vas a mostrar? Mostrámelo. Le vas a dar clic aquí, le vas a dar clic allá, le vas a dar esperar. Tú cuando esperas, entras en esperamiento, ¿cierto? Luego le vas a dar aquí, luego le vas a dar allá. Y cuando lo tengas en este momento, lo vas a tener aquí para trabar. That's right. It's pretty easy, it's just a composition of values. That's all. If you can compose values in a very descriptive way, you can do that. That's it. That's it. It's like breathe. Duh. It's like when you breathe, you look in. It's like when you breathe, you look it's in out, baby. That's it. That's all. There's no other thing than that, baby. It's just so easy, man. It's just so easy. It's look at this. Look at this. You want to see something cool? Look at this. Look at this. You want to see something? Look. You want to? Look at this. A breath. Another breath. You look at it. Look at this. They output what? They output the output that I want to output. So it's rage. It's just so simple.